Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we will do some questions on complex numbers. Let us take the first question, and the question is: here we have complex number z equal to iota raised power 18 plus 1 by iota raised power 25 whole raised power 3. And we have to convert this complex number into standard form, that's in the form of a plus iota b. For that, we will evaluate this complex number. So we can write z equal to, here we have iota raised power 18. If we divide 18 by 4, we get 2 as remainder. So we can write it as iota raised power 2 plus, it is 1 raised power 25, that is 1. Then we have in denominator iota raised power 25. If we divide 25 by 4, we get 1 as remainder. So we can write it as iota raised power 1, that is iota whole raised power 3. Or z equal to, iota square is equal to minus 1 plus, it is 1 by iota. We can write it as, we multiply numerator and denominator by iota, then we have whole raised power 3, or z equal to minus 1 plus iota into 1 is iota. In denominator we have iota into iota, that's iota square, whole raised power 3. Or z equal to, it's minus 1, iota square is equal to minus 1, so we get minus times iota whole raised power 3. Or z equal to minus times 1 plus iota whole raised power 3. Now it is in the form a plus b whole cube, so we can write it as, it is a cube, that's 1 cube, plus b cube, that's iota cube, plus 3a square b, that is 3, into 1 square into iota, plus 3ab square, 3 into 1 into iota square. That is further equal to minus times 1 cube is 1, iota cube is equal to minus iota. It is 3 into 1 square is 1 into iota, so this is 3 iota. Then iota square is minus 1, so 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. That is further equal to, now we have 1 minus 3, that is equal to minus 2. Then we have 3 iota minus 1 iota, that is equal to plus 2 iota. Or z is equal to, minus minus is plus, it is 2, plus and minus, that is minus 2 iota. Thus it is in the form of a plus b iota. Here a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 2. So this is the standard form of z. That completes the question. Now our next question is, for any two complex numbers z1 and z2, we have to prove that real part of z1 into z2 is equal to real part of z1 into real part of z2 minus imaginary part of z1 into imaginary part of z2. Let us prove this result. Let z1 equal to a plus iota b and z2 equal to c plus iota d. then real part of Z1 is A, and real part of Z2 is equal to C. Also, imaginary part of Z1 is equal to B, and imaginary part of Z2 is equal to D. Now we multiply these two complex numbers Z1 and Z2. Z1 into Z2, that is equal to A plus iota B into C plus iota D, that is equal to A into C, AC, A into iota D, so that is iota A into D, plus B into C, iota B into C, so we get iota B into C. Then we have iota into iota is iota square B into D. Iota square is equal to -1, so we write minus times B into D. Now separate real part and imaginary part. We get AC minus BD is real part, so we can write it as AC minus BD because it is free of iota. Then we have imaginary part, and imaginary part is take iota common. We have AD plus BC. Okay. Now, a real part of Z1, Z2 is AC minus BD, and imaginary part is AD plus BC. So here we can write the real part of Z1 into Z2 is equal to AC minus BD. Okay? Or we can write it as A. A is real part of Z1, so instead of A we can write the real part of Z1. Then we have C. C is real part of Z2, so instead of C we can write the real part of Z2. Then minus times B. B is imaginary part of Z1, so we write imaginary part of Z1 instead of B. And then D. D is imaginary part of Z2, so instead of D we can write imaginary part of Z2. Okay? That proves the result. Now let's take one more question. Here we have complex number Z1 equal to 2 minus iota and complex number Z2 equal to 1 plus iota. We have to find modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus 1 divided by Z1 minus Z2 plus 1. For that, first we will find Z1 plus Z2 plus 1. So we have Z1 plus Z2 plus 1, that is equal to Z1 is 2 minus iota, then plus Z2 is 1 plus iota, then we have plus 1, which is equal to minus iota plus iota cancels, it is 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 4. Okay, now we will find Z1 minus Z2 plus 1. Now Z1 minus Z2 plus 1 is equal to z1 is 2 minus iota, then minus times z2, that is 1 plus iota, then plus 1, that is further equal to, it is 2 minus iota minus 1 minus iota plus 1, that is equal to, it is 2 minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1 cancels, so we have 2, then minus iota is minus 2 iota. Okay, so thus we can write modulus of z1 plus z2 plus 1 divided by z1 minus z2 plus 1 is equal to, instead of this z1 plus z2 plus 1 we have 4, it is 4 divided by, it is 2 minus, instead of z1 minus z2 plus 1 we can write 2 minus 2 iota, 2 minus 2 iota. Now take 2 common, this is equal to, it is 4 divided by 2 times 1 minus iota, that is equal to 2 divided by 1 minus iota. Now modulus of 2 is equal to 2, and we write here modulus of 1 minus iota, that is equal to 2 divided by modulus of 1 minus iota, that is square root of real part square, that is 1 square, plus imaginary part square, that is minus 1 square. So that is further equal to, it is 2 divided by 1 square is 1 plus minus 1 square is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. It's 2 divided by square root of 2. Multiplying numerator and denominator by square root of 2 we get, it is 2 root 2 divided by square root of 2 into square root of 2 is 2 square, square root of 2 square, that is equal to 2. So we get square root of 2. Okay, thus modulus of z1 plus z2 plus 1 divided by z1 minus z2 plus 1 is equal to square root of 2. That completes the question. Now in my next lecture we will do few more questions on complex numbers. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.